Due to recording issues that didn't show up until after filming, parts of this week's episode will be presented in slideshow form for your viewing ease. Hello, and welcome to Dice Chasers once my camera decides to focus on me. So, it's admittedly been a little bit since we last recorded just due to scheduling stuff, so what happened last time is not exactly fresh in my mind. But what I do remember is that Yalrith and Sabrik swapped journals and, to read, and learned a little bit more about each other.
That's how you make friends.
Yay! Huzzah! She got it!
Good attack.
Roll for initiative.
After Elio learned that his mother is still alive in the Feywild, potentially, Sonia offered to help him find out how to get back to the Feywild once her dad came back, saying that he, her dad, had gone between the Feywild and the plane they're in quite a few times when she was younger.
Is he missing, or?
No, he just, he left for a bit, but he said he'd come back, so I'm just waiting
He
for
went
that to
out for
happen.
smokes and
Never came back.
Jesus.
After that, we were asked by the bodyguard guy named this
Sildar Hallwinter,
to find a missing person named this,
Iarno Albrek.
because we apparently are part of a guild now. Well, most of us thought that it was just a contract for the job that we were originally hired to do.
Yeah, you signed the contracts back in
Oh,
Neverwinter.
okay, that was for
Yeah.
joining. I thought that was for, like, the job. My
No.
bad. Sonia's just signing things without reading them.
That's okay, I couldn't read mine.
That's why Sabrik just
I thought it was just for the
signed
job,
there.
too.
None of
That'll be
us other than
fine, guys.
Sabrik read it. So, as new members of the guild, we started our search at the city's mansion called this,
Tresendar Manor.
which we were told he may be, or at least information about him may be there. On the way, we stopped some gang members who insulted us and realized that killing people is bad. And that's where we left off, and several weeks later, we are coming back to continue our search. So will we find the guy we're trying to find, whatever his name may be?
Sildar Hallwinter.
Will we get murdered in this mansion? Will we actually get paid for being in this guild? Find out in this episode of Dice Chasers. Can you hear adventure calling? Do you hear it beckon? Choose your fate, the dice are falling. Chase your destiny. Traveling with your companions, forming your own story. Facing dungeons, fighting dragons, live your legacy. Searching for a greater purpose, carrying the burden of a pain-filled history, healing through the comfort of companions, chasing after freedom, waiting patiently. We can hear adventure calling, we will answer bravely. Toss the dice, we'll face our fate, we'll chase our destiny.
Up the hill to the manor.
As we go make our little conga line of adventurers.
Yeah.
Stab!
No,
Oh
you
my
just
goodness.
agreed we weren't stabbing people.
Wait, what?
I made no such agreement. I don't know what you mean.
So you aren't killing
I
people. If
wasn't
you can
listening, so-
non-lethally stab someone, then it's fine.
Sure you can.
I do believe Elio did ask for, like, you guys need to chill, like, a little.
We're at a 20. We need to drop it down to a 5.
Let's start with, like, 15 and we'll go from there.
It would
Yeah.
seem that many of our companions have aggression as their default setting.
Look, I woke up today and chose violence. Don't at me.
Just trucking up along the hill, so.
Going
Okay.
as slow as possible for when Barry has flavor text.
Mm.
Right?
All
Don't
these
wa-
gaps are for you, Bear.
Alright, well, once you get up there, the grounds, it's pretty deserted, but, I mean, you can see, without much survival instinct, Ilio, that there's plenty of tracks leading to a stone staircase that, basically, that's off the side of the ruined kitchen area.
A little bit dilapidated then.
So, do you descend the staircase?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm sure
yeah.
we could probably do that. Jin, you want to go first, buddy? Friend? Pal?
He just like stomps down the stairs. Tromp, tromp, tromp.
I keep having to remember I am the squish and can't really go first anymore. As a,
Okay,
as a
so
warlock.
Jin first, followed by
Elio will probably go second.
Ilio, and then probably, Sabrak,
Yep, he'll go in the middle of the squad.
And-
Sonya, and Yellarith.
I'll put Sonia at the back so that way if something attacks us from behind, I can protect my friend.
So,
So, here's some flavor text for you guys. Pay attention!
No.
Aw, I was ready.
Hurry.
No.
Stream over, cut it here.
before you're all dead.
Rock ball, everyone's dead.
Jarl's patron eats her alive.
Mother, no!
Mommy, no.
No,
Mummy, yes.
This opens up so many more worse things.
I didn't even have to say
Please
it.
check the link below for everything that we're referencing.
Don't do
Now
that to Megan.
I zoned out and I don't even know what you're referencing. No
Exactly.
links for you.
Oh.
You gotta
Okay.
do your own Google search.
The door opens onto a 5-foot wide landing, 15 feet above a large cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels. Let me reveal that for.
Oh, there we go.
Fancy.
Okay. Just for your reference, the ceilings are about 10 feet high, unless otherwise indicated by the flavor text.
Okay.
It is. There's light sources around here, sconces and just torches and whatnot hanging about. So
Okay.
there's no need for dark vision from one of you.
It's just
Joy.
Ilya.
They're lit.
Okay. So there's illumination there.
There is illumination.
Well, we're following you, Jin, so you gotta move first.
I don't want to. Okay.
Saying technically I can
Yeah, but I'm also thinking about what to do. Jeez, chill out.
We must assess the
Fire.
situation strategically to ensure we are not trapped within the confines of some nefarious plot.
True.
It would seem quite interesting that despite the damaged exterior of the building, that there seems to be some activity here.
So bad guys.
Or the guy we're
Perhaps.
looking for?
Indeed. Hence why we need to investigate the area.
Okay,
Yes.
so maybe not bad guys. Got
Collateral damage.
it.
I do not think that is a term that we are trying to use here, Jin.
Expendable outcomes.
I do not think that computes either.
I like this guy.
Necessary sacrifice.
I believe we'll have to work upon your lexicon once we leave this place.
Barry, can I
Ilya's
knock
like-
on this door?
Sure. It is a wooden door with iron hinges and iron handles. Wooden.
Quidden door? Is that like a wheat door? It's like a rattler
Wheat.
door?
Wooden.
Cool with
Cool whip.
I go dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun, no. You don't hear anything back.
Okay, I will try opening the door, I guess.
It explodes.
Oh no!
Aww.
2 characters in
Nice
1
brag.
week.
Oh, too soon.
Yes. Joke's on you. This is secretly the Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh no!
We found where the soulmonger is.
If I just dimension doored a second time, we would have ended up here. I couldn't have.
Started by a
but-
guy named Bob.
Humble.
Boop.
Alright, so it looks like there's a passageway ahead of us.
Door opens.
Are we checking this room
Oh
first,
my.
or should I go through?
I mean, we may as well. It's a way through. We'll just go slow and take our time.
Yara's trying to look what's in the barrels. She's curious.
Oh yeah. Well, this is a cellar, and the barrels contain salt pork, salt beef, there's some flour, sugar, apples, and a few barrels of ale.
Ooh.
Almost like a cold cellar then.
What have you found there, Yalrith?
Food.
Well, if there's a presence of victuals here, that would safely assume that whoever is within the premises would be ideally held up here too.
Yeah.
Or it was left.
Perhaps. We don't know how long it's been here.
It's
Yara's
goods,
gonna
they've
take
been here
a-
a while.
Yara's is gonna take a piece of salt beef and just straight out put it in her mouth.
Oh yeah, it's still good.
Ah, it's good shit. She don't care.
do you always put random unknown placed food?
Don't
In
you
your
put
mouth?
it in your mouth.
Don't you stuff it in your face.
She stuffed
I
it.
mean, it looked good. Smelled good. Nom.
That's how they trap people.
Mm.
Yeah, we're just going
No,
up to salted meat under a box with a stick.
Says the fairy that got ambushed by going in alone.
Yes,
Wasn't
we
trapped.
agreed to go alone, and I didn't
No,
rush
you
in.
decided to go alone because you wanted to scope it out.
I had a
Now,
discussion
now.
with everybody that was involved. This is
Yeah,
not
we
just
all
a me
agreed.
going. If people had said no, I would not have gone.
Perhaps we can save this conversation for another time.
Are you guys
Yalrith, if
arguing
you
back there?
are- Here we are.
As you hear
Apparently.
reverberating.
Yalrith, if you have any sort of abnormalities or ailments that come about from the procurement and the consumption of the victuals here, please inform me as quickly as you can.
I will. And she puts the lid back on and just like, even though she was totally tempted to like look at Elio and put another piece in her mouth, like a naughty toddler. Just, but no, she'll replace the lid. And
Elio and Sonia, you see thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the doors. Jin, are you looking to open a door?
Nope. Just waiting here.
Well, I guess.
Move it a little for other people.
Yeah, she'll just wait by the door.
Stop.
More people. Oh no.
I wondered if this was going to be the
Oh,
same.
okay.
Can you please make me a dexterity acrobatics?
First roll.
Acrobatics.
Actually, no, wait. Dexterity saving throw, sorry.
Oh! That's a tarp.
Okay. So, nimble goat feet, as it were. As you're clopping across, the floor gives way. And you manage to
Get back.
and
well,
jump the pit.
I'll jump across or jump away? I guess. Was it just the one square?
No, I'm assuming that you're moving in a forward motion, so you just jumped forward.
Okay, that,
Just made it.
trapdoors, as a warning.
All
Are you
right.
okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I
Are you
jumped.
all right?
Is there, like, spikes?
Yeah, you look down, it's 20 feet deep, and it is just dirt bottom. There are no
Oh,
spikes in this
I
pit.
could have gotten out of that.
Still would have hurt though.
Yaoreth kneels down at the edge and like looks in. That would have sucked.
Can I take my glaive and poke this one? Like really, really hard.
No, the whole biddy fell open.
Like the full, like that section.
Oh, like the
a
entire
10
cross.
by 10.
Oh,
Oh, now we see.
Yeah, 10 by 10 square.
big T for trap, I see.
I like that.
Well, one of us could fly across and I could jump across, but I don't know what everyone else is gonna do.
Well,
Not so much a jumper.
I could try and carry you.
Says the
But-
twink to the
no.
dragonborn.
I nearly said mercy. And Yaoreth looks up to Elio, and like you can see one scaly eyebrow raised as she looks him up and down, and she's like, "Really?
What? I'm like an inch shorter than you.
I'm like twice as heavy as you are."
You're not that heavy.
Yeah, Leo's a strong boy.
This is a terrible question to ask, and I mean it in the best way. How heavy are you? Like,
I'm
honestly.
almost 300 pounds.
Oh,
It's the scales.
Uh,
You're beautiful.
that's a very healthy weight for a dragonborn.
Exactly.
See?
Like she's not bothered. It's just factual. Like she's very comfortable in how she looks, except when people
Oh,
mock her
totally.
for it.
He just he's never really asked like a dragonborn weight before, so it like caught him off guard. He's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense actually, yeah.
Well, how tall are you? 10 feet? Could you
No.
just like fall?
Right?
Looks at
well-
Sonya and just like giggles.
Sonya's
So-
right there, so I'm sure she'll catch you.
Your-
We'll go over there.
Strength bag.
Your strength
Yeah.
determines how far you can jump.
Yep.
When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. Strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Okay.
When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half the distance. So you have to move first if you want to make a
Okay.
good jump.
She's gonna try. Make a running jump.
Sonia's trying. She's ready to catch, but she's also giving her room
Yep.
to land.
So would that be a strength?
Strength athletics.
Ilya will definitely be there to help grab too if need be.
Hey!
Oh yeah, like a pro.
Like a gazelle.
Like,
My
wow.
wife.
Yeah, I was like, I did that like you. And ruffles Sonia's hair.
Well done.
Thanks.
Not a jumper.
Well, we probably should have told Savrik and Jin while you were on that side. Or looks at
Yaris
Elio.
turns around and looks over the trap. You looks over the hole. Is like,
Eh,
I mean, we can certainly wait for them.
Team Sabrak and Jin.
Yep, Sabrik is
doth
just sort
thou
of waiting to see what Jin might be doing at the door. He's sort of just assessing at this motion in time. So he's just looking at him with his citrine-colored optics.
Jin's actually going to place his ear to the door. And with the circus now being a little further away, do you want me to make a roll?
Please, yes.
What would you like?
Just a perception. Trying to perceive
Oh,
what you're doing there.
yeah!
Wow.
Hey!
Okay, can I point something out? That's 3 unnatural 20s.
Who's gonna ruin it though? That's the question.
Sensei, coming from
Oh.
Sabrak?
Oh no, that's my 20.
All right. On the other side of the door, you hear kind of like shuffling of like cloth, and maybe a cough.
Kind of like,
Social distance, please.
I want your freaking tickets to the Backstreet Boys reunion concert. Thank you very much.
No, don't want those. Either hand them out like crazy, but no thanks.
I am.
Is Barry
Fuck.
lagging for everyone else as well, or is it just me?
A little bit.
Just a smidgen.
Here, I gotta push the button. There you go.
Sabrak's gonna
There
hate
you
me.
Jin,
Elio's also gonna hate me, but he'll expect it, so.
Good night, sweetie.
She is super intense.
Oh, it's
So
James?
so intense.
Megan? And Josh? And there's Mercy's picture down on the bottom. But,
yeah.
Adorable.
say goodnight.
Good night.
Have a good night, there, Ella.
Have
Night-night.
a good sleep.
Funny noise.
Yes, Josh did make a funny noise. Do it again.
There you go.
She nearly biffs it.
Oh,
Definitely your kid.
Oh, yep. But saved it like a champ.
Yes.
And then having that look afterwards.
owning it.
A vibe.
Jin is going to bang on the door rather heavily.
Okay.
And then when he does so, he's going to take the little stuffed animal that's off his belt and place it on the floor, just away from where the door opens up. And then he's going to stand on the barrels behind it with his great sword over his head.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna ask for Jin and Sabrak to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
I need a bunch of stuff.
Don't
Oh.
separate the party, he says. Blames me, he says.
Hypocrites don't get to talk.
Oh, I didn't get my favorite number.
This one?
You gotta work on that, Sabrak.
Yeah, I know. I really have to lower my stats. Yep, Jin is basically hiding in the shadows, opens the door. All the dudes in there just see this metal man that's just standing out there.
Hi.
Salutations.
Terminator music starts. Wait.
I have
Is
pamphlets.
that a sheep? What are you?
My designation is Sabrak. I am a warforged. How do you do?
Drop the hammer.
I have pamphlets. I come from Phandalin.
I love Sabrag. Absolutely love Sabrag.
Best boy.
So,
Robot
what faith are you
thing.
pushing?
I currently have something that is written as TOM, Tom. Unfortunately, the artistic talent of the drawings are not the best.
Somewhere
That's
far
not
away,
Bible.
a certain Yunti is triggered.
They are scribblings that a child would have upon some piece of paper.
I believe you mean a young tiefling.
Yeah.
The Yunti is further triggered.
Just a yawn teeth.
Yon teeth.
Oh god.
One dude.
Okay. So you're just basically trying to persuade it that you mean no harm?
Well, exactly at that point, Sabrak is looking for information in regards to who is here, why is it going on, and perhaps if they have found the person that they're looking for. So he has no ill intention about him.
Okay. Well, listen here. You have to leave. You can't be here. You're not part of the gang.
What would be a requirement
Well,
for
I
joining
heard the
the
go
gang?
word.
It's not your turn yet, man. Save it. Hold
You
it.
hear someone from inside say, Who's there? It's a metal guy. Metal guy.
As I had mentioned before, my unit designation is Sabrak. I wish to acquire information on who resides within this place. As well, we are looking for someone in particular.
Well, look, I doubt they're here. This is not a nice place. You should probably leave.
Well, you did mention of something upon joining the group or gang. What would be the requirements for one to do so?
Yeah, we're not recruiting right now. You can toddle off.
But he's so cool. He's like a walking can opener. Never have to worry about your
Swiss Army
non-perishables
man.
again.
Is there
All I
anything else you
see-
want to do on your turn here?
No, I think since Jin is motioning towards something else, Sabrak is acting as the distraction.
Distraction. Distraction for us. You see another head pop out from behind, like trying to get a glimpse of this metal man. All right, Jin.
Yeah. So, as said, Don't.
Channeling inner Ida here. Oh my god. Whackity
Oops.
whack. Don't look
Waggity
back.
whack whack.
We'd whack, get in the sack.
Where's the thing?
What's happening?
There we go.
Yes.
As you go to swing, the barrel creaks just slightly. He's able to get away from like a killing blow. Basically, you get him a glancing blow. He's still up. He's looks pretty hurt.
Meanwhile, in the other room, I'm sure they'll show up
Wonder what they're up
eventually.
to.
They're taking a long time.
Yeah, they like. You figure they'd have followed us.
Galreth, got any fives?
Playing Go Fish.
Oh, fish.
Yes, Jin is teaching Sebrak the intricacies of a children's card game.
No, that's it.
Oh, hypocrisy.
Says the hypocrite.
No, that just be
Wasn't
the mold
actually a
in the pit.
hypocrite.
Hmm.
We have video proof that everyone agreed.
True. It's like, Elio, we know you can do this. Awesome.
Actually, I'm gonna roll a disadvantage because you've got a height on him.
Got the high ground.
So
High ground!
high ground, Anakin.
It gives me +5 to my attack rolls.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
You know
so
what
the
I'm
first one will hit, the 15, so it'll be 8 piercing damage to you. But the second swing, he misses. Sabrak!
Okay, well, seeing that dialogue has gone out the window, seeing his comrade engage in glorious combat, basically going to unsheath the mace that he has at his side. He's going to assist his comrade.
I would like to do a bonk.
Yes, a non-lethal bonk if possible. Okay, let's see if I can actually hit. Okay. Nope.
Yeah, his buddy says, "Watch out!" So he kind of dodges out of the way of your swing.
Watch out.
Remember, cantrips are a bonus action if you have any damaging cantrip.
That is true. I do have a little bit of the Sacred Flame.
Remember, folks at home, we use cantrips as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well, let's try to send some enlightenment on my foe. So, DC 13 Dexterity save. Success basically negates the damage. As Sabrak swings with the right arm, he'll raise the left hand, bargain bin, Iron Man. Boop!
And he brings his sword up, and he actually deflects the sacred flame with the shine of his blade.
Nice.
This guy's going to try and attack at Jin on the diagonal through the doorway, so disadvantage. So 2 hits for 9 points damage. Jin!
Just a follow-up, but I'm going to use the flat end of the greatsword. Knock
Okay.
the first guy out. If it hits,
Yes, that will hit.
there you go.
Okay.
Just going to flat end that dude.
He has been bonked.
You put a big red Rex through him. Is he dead?
No, he's just down.
He's unconscious. He kind of went bleh.
Oh, so we're playing Pokemon. Got it.
Yeah.
Nobody dies. They just get really big boo-boos.
Yeah,
He's fainted. As a,
Stop running
The
away
might
to
of
shoot you
Jin
with their
was
invisible
true.
guns. It's the 4 kids D&D.
there, how's that?
Yeah, he's rendered unconscious.
Okay.
He's doing a slap.
No angel wings coming out.
No, we
Soul
don't.
is not.
No. This guy's his buddy's in the doorway and he can't get past him. Just bloody move. Sprack.
All right. Well, he would like to basically, with the unconscious fellow, basically use his other arm to basically grab the scuff of the cloak that he's wearing, put it behind him, and then basically take position in front of the doorway.
Okay, just roll me strength.
Okay. let's see what happens.
Yep. You unceremoniously slide his body through your legs and step forth.
Football chucks him.
Your
Nice.
friend will no longer be able to assist you. Now you may continue your resistance, or you shall suffer the same fate as him.
My God, he's the Borg.
Resistance
any
is
eights?
futile.
Alright, can you roll me another strength? Because this guy's gonna try and spear tackle you.
Okay, strength, you say?
Can't wait for the like the metal, like the hollow metal sound ringing through.
Yeah, so he spear tackles you and moves you back 5 feet. And you guys are grappled.
Okay, so I would be considered prone.
Would we
Totally
hear
wrong.
any of this?
Oh, you
Oh.
probably heard Sabraka before.
Yaris
Definitely
looks
no,
up.
no mistaking that body hitting the floor. So
Oh, no.
Bodies hit the floor. Yaris looks up from her cards and is like, "Cause
And just sees an
Yaris-
Elio sigh.
Yeah,
Oh,
you heard
boy.
that too, huh?
Have to leave the boys with their toys.
Alright, I have two options for you. You can either jump again, or you can trust me and get on and maybe be creeped out.
Creeped out.
How are you with bugs?
They're cool.
How are you with the 8-legged variety of bugs?
Yaris is not scared of the spooders. Yaris doesn't have problems with bugs and creepy crawlies.
Alright.
Mercy does, but Yaris doesn't. I mean, yeah, because I don't get a good run up this side, so it's probably best if we do it that way.
Alright. I don't have any issues. I think Sonya will be able to make the jump, but you could probably do as well if need be. With that, Elio's gonna shapeshift into wild shape into a female steeder, i.e., big giant lady spooter.
Oh, it's fine if it's a lady spooder.
She's big and fluffy.
how do you spell?
Yes.
Female steeder, Steeder.
Now
Let me
everyone's
see if I can
first.
get a
Doing the
token.
same thing as me. They're like, the fuck is that?
What is
This
this
is-
thing?
That's what the thing calls it in the book, okay?
Steeder.
Oh God.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I wish I
ST.
didn't look.
I'm not
I
looking.
bet
Yeah,
you will.
right?
I'm not looking.
No, don't
not-
bother, Mercy.
I'm not looking. I'm
No,
just gonna.
you-
I'm happy with the fluffy lady spider. Like, I can imagine it's cute. It's all good.
Yeah, she's adorable.
It's like a fluffy tarantula.
I must not have that book then. Which
Oh,
is that one
okay.
from?
Mercy,
well, I
don't
pulled-
look at
I
my
pulled up-
screen for a second. Hopefully this shows up.
Mercy, look away. Look away!
Okay, it's safe.
I love it. I love how you knew I was gonna look.
That's why we give you that warning.
Well, I have it from a app, and it comes from, let's see, the female steeder.
It's a 5. It is a D&D 5e
Oh,
Underdark.
I
creature.
am aware. I have Volo's guide, but I'm wondering if it's not in Volo's guide. I'm just trying
I
to pull
don't-
up the token
Yeah.
for it. I thought it'd be cool, but I can't.
Yeah, she's just a big brown spider.
No.
It doesn't say
Oh, there you go. It's
where that one's-
Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes.
Ah,
There you go.
So I don't have.
shucks.
I probably do.
I mean,
Probably.
I have the physical book. I
Mm,
don't have the digital book on here.
Mhm.
that's fine. Any spooter will do.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Here's the
Just
artist coming after
Just
you.
get a picture of like that super cute jumping
Oh,
spider
there you go.
guy. Then Mercy will be fine.
Okay, Sonia's gonna move away for a moment. The Spooderman.
This is a decently large spooter.
Mhm.
And
Maybe
then
let's just make me big instead.
No, it's okay. I can deal. I just.
it's an ant.
Okay.
It's an ant. Ignore the extra legs.
It's okay.
He's just weird. He just has like a few extra chubby legs. They just kind of like flop around, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Still with an
Just
Elio
imagine
face.
Elio
Yeah.
walking and then doing the Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Yaura genuinely doesn't have a problem. I'm sorry that my phobia is dumb.
No, it's not dumb,
Not
sweetie.
all.
You're good. You're
Don't
fine.
apologize.
Well, considering that he's a large beast, Sonya can certainly climb on top of his furry bootay as well, if she so desires, may as well.
Gareth turns around,
And-
holds out her hand. Come on, this will be fun.
So he just will climb along the
I
wall,
was gonna say it's fuzzy, but it was definitely not fuzzy. Oh, it's
shuck in his
sticky.
legs and like skittle through the little passageway.
Okay, Jin, it's your turn. I saw you moved. Did you want to attack?
Yep, but this time I'm gonna just drop the greatsword and do 2 punches. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Boom, boom.
So
Boom,
we'll go. And
1, 2.
1, 2.
1 hits, 2 misses.
Hit him in the chop.
Bludgeoning damage.
Right in the nose. Right in the
Remember, I
kiss.
aimed downwards on this one. We're not gonna go up. Down.
No.
Somebody said no kill. I don't remember who it was. Jen would remember who it was. I don't remember who it was.
It was Elio.
No, there you go. I'm following one rule.
Do I even have any non-lethal spells?
You can
No,
nominate
you don't-
for
you-
stuff to be non-lethal.
He tries to punch you back, but it's like that thing in the action movie where you see the guy hit the big guy, just boom, and then you're just kind of like, like you
Yeah.
fucked up. He's like,
Oh, my knuckles.
Some spells, Mercy, you cannot make non-lethal. Like
I cast a
a
non-lethal
fireball, for
fireball.
instance. Yeah, like you
Right.
can't
I
make
cast
that non-lethal, but,
non-lethal
like,
lightning bolt.
yeah, but if it's like a force push kind of thing, like there are some spells that are force like force magic, you could probably get away with doing that as non-lethal. Otherwise, you're just punching somebody.
I'd
Okay.
like to cast non-lethal power word kill, please.
I was just gonna say, if you're gonna cast non-lethal Finger of Death, is that Finger of Life?
Non-lethal ray of stupidity.
Does the opposite work?
Just-
I cast lethal cure wounds.
Right?
Inflict wounds.
That used to be a spell, actually.
Oh!
Yeah, inflict wounds. Yeah.
Well,
Back in
Brilliant.
3.5, if you had either a good or an evil alignment, you could cast that in place of your other spells too.
Harm.
Oh yes, harm was.
That's how you
Oh,
would heal undead creatures.
the
Well, that's
more
how you
you
convert.
know.
Undead creatures is you could cast cure wounds on them.
Yep.
And they'd be like,
All right, so it looks like we have basically a Star Trek episode here with Captain Kirk fighting the alien. Yep.
Yes.
At some point, Jin loses his shirt. It's off camera. Nobody knows why or how.
oh, Jin's Riker, it makes sense.
Weren't you not
Yep.
wearing a shirt anyways?
It's
Right, you
kinda like-
officially,
It's like you know, it's there. I don't know.
you officially have to.
Jin is Kirk, and Sabrak is Spock.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
that is correct.
Oh,
Query,
yes.
I don't think this is an intelligent place of action. Football hikes a guy between his legs.
The situation
Proper
is highly
lifting
electrical,
technique. It's
Captain.
all on the knees.
But since I'm still grappled with this foe, I will do an opposed strength check to see if I can bust on out.
Crap battle.
I would like to Vulcan nerve pinch.
Yes, if only my book smarts could get me that far.
It's like,
No, you're doing it wrong.
dude, are you
Right here.
pummeling me?
Yes, the
Are you
red brand
pummeling
is
me or
like,
fondling me? What
here,
the hell?
here. See, put your fingers right there. You feel that nerve? Yeah, now squeeze.
There you go.
Oh, you got it.
Good shot.
Anything for a friend. Anything for a friend.
Okay, he's gonna try and punch you.
For
That's
Tom.
much ill-advised, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
He breaks his goddamn arm.
Oh, like not his hand?
That
His-
thing resonates.
He punches, and it's like that, like in Mortal Kombat, where you see the shatter sequence. It just goes like
X-ray
up,
attack.
up the knuckle into the arm, and it just like shatters.
Oh,
It's like
I
a
feel so
cartoon
bad for
punching a metal plate.
I could have warned him against that, but you know, this is much more entertaining.
Okay, so after Jin's turn, can you, the rest of you, join into the initiative?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, you wasted the good nat 20!
I mean, it's not a terrible thing. Mouse, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, so I believe that Jin will get his turn, then we'll be at the top of the initiative round again.
There we go.
Because Grapple McGrappleson has broken his arm, so then it would probably be off to Jin then?
Yeah, it'll be Jin's turn here. I'm just waiting for.
Sorry.
Come on, Elio.
Don't apologize.
My mouse
Ignore
died.
the DM.
Oh, sorry.
It has rebelled.
They're having technical difficulties. Chill. I assume it's my go.
It is, yes.
Time for fisticuffs. Oh.
Just like grab the guy.
You definitely break his nose by smacking your head into his.
And we'll just let him go afterwards.
Audible
Obviously, I didn't
crunch.
follow it up with anything.
Well, no, it's you know what happened when you cracked his nose. Some of the blood got in the way, and you missed for your next strike because you're trying to avoid HIV. All right, Sonia.
Well, I don't think our resident Skeeter will be able to fit through that door.
Not with you on me. I can tuck my legs in after y'all are off of me, and like, and wiggle my way through, wiggle my little spider booty through.
I mean, I would pay to watch this.
Spooters can fit in small spaces, man.
So
Oh, I'm
They
aware.
can. They can.
just
Yeah.
walk through the
Well,
door. Guys, so
somewhat
there's a trap
small.
door over. Oh, you have your whole own little thing going on. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, so you see there is a ruffian straddled atop of Sabrak, clutching his arm in agony. And then you can see through the doorway, Jin has another guy by the collar and he's headbutting him.
And this guy's unconscious.
Just
Yeah.
out
He's
cold.
unconscious, yeah.
And he just sprawled out.
I don't think I can actually reach anything unless I'm able to go around and climb on the barrel. But even then, so I technically have 5 foot more, but I don't really. Well, that's all I can do unless I shoot through Sabrak. So I'll just stay here for now, and I'll take my glaive out.
He's bulletproof. We're good.
Also, technically, Sabrak's prone.
Yes.
He's on
The
his
other
back.
guy's on top of him.
Oh, okay.
Or
Then if I
engaged in a
kind of
grapple.
step
So
over
yes.
this guy, I could use my glaive on the dude with Sabrak.
Sure.
Cool. Non-lethal using the flat side of the blade, I guess.
Whack!
Sup, bitch? You just got hit by a fucking giant fly swatter.
Oh, nice.
You just
Four.
Nat 20.
Smack him in the butt.
Getting glaive slapped, bitch.
Dang.
Yeah, so he's clutching his arm, and then the flat of this is like, and then the blade slaps him in the face, and you actually send him careening into these barrels with a crash.
You okay, Sabrak?
I am fine. Thank you for your assistance.
No problem.
And there is ale and like salt pork covering this guy.
Oh, gee.
He's a right regular snack now.
No kidding.
Don't make smunching noises. Nom, nom.
Yum, yum, yum.
So, Yareth will give Elio's fluffy butt a pat as she slides off. 10,
Oh my.
20, 30. Can she see through the door from here, do you think?
No, you can see the back of Jin standing in the door, and he's
can
definitely,
see.
it looks like he's holding something and just like,
All you can see is Jin's absolutely fabulous backside.
It is fabulous. I don't
Jin
see what
banging
a
out
plan
the
is going
tunes.
to work then.
But them back muscles putting in work.
Yep.
Doing a backstroke.
Oh no, because it's a
Free,
temporary
eat your heart out.
change on me. Instead of actually attacking anything, I'm gonna have Yareth use breath weapon, but instead of actually attacking anything with it, she's gonna kind of point it to the ceiling, but it's gonna roar with it. So like this dude behind Jin will just see like a beam of ice and hear a fierce Dargan
Awesome
York roar.
crunches.
I think it's more for a show than anything else.
Yeah,
as
it's for a
reminder.
show for the guy that you're
Mhm.
holding, that Jin's holding. Maybe try and make him crap his pants.
Fair enough.
Bring it on the wall.
There's a robot.
Okay, that was
She
everyone.
just
not
like
just me.
crushes one of the support beams.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no. No, 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 no!
game over.
Yeah, you're kind of a little robot-y there, Bear. Stand by for technical difficulty. James, cue the music.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Demonetized.
Well, I didn't
Damn
go
it.
more than 5 seconds.
Fair enough.
That was important.
I just have to find a tune that, we ripped off from a more successful band than us.
It
so-
was the Swedish Fly. That was the song.
We just started singing the Dice Chasers theme. That's all.
There you go. See? Stand
I
by.
mean, it is a.
Technical issue.
We could go to break. It is about an hour mark almost.
Yep.
Yeah, I was literally just messaging Barry like, after this fight, we could go to break. Oh no, I hope that's
Like,
not what broke him.
I can occasionally hear him, but it's not even robot for me. It's like
Oh no, his head is like. Dirt.
He's face
I'm
jumping.
thinking there's probably a bit of a glitch in the internet. Might be having a moment.
Thing
The
in the
DM
Matrix.
is typing, help!
Uh-oh.
Help!
I was frozen today.
Frozen in time.
The DM has stated.
We can break here. Yeah. That's it.
Alright, we have an epic fight scene unfolding, but now the cliffhanger for the commercial break.
When we come back, Yalris just goes bonk on the guy and then
Totally anticlimactic. Yeah. Jin just kind of like flicks him in the nose.
it's
and
a
he's like,
cliffhanger and then you just drop off the cliff like 1 foot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Testing.
Those-
Testing.
hey!
There we go.
back.
Now we got the masterful DM.
Just had a
I
little.
don't know what happened. It just
Toot-
my computer
little
did a
toot.
dumb.
I told you that we
Little
could take
toot
a
in the
break
internet.
in a Discord message and Discord said, okay!
Well, it was doing this thing like I don't know, maybe. So I've been following Ashley's advice and unplugging my laptop while I'm using it, and then it was at like 2% battery. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
plug it
that'll
in.
do it.
And so that was what happened. So
Yeah. That'll do her.
In that case, I guess let's finish the fight before the break.
Okay.
False alarm, guys. I can't see it taking
I'm here to finish the fight.
Whoa!
Monster Chef.
Start.
So yeah, Yalris did her super intimidating ice breath into the air. Rawr!
Can you just roll me an intimidation roll?
Yeah.
He wets himself.
It's not my turn next.
Shucks.
It is his turn, actually. He just peed himself in your arms.
I've been covered in worse things.
Peed in your arms tonight.
This is.
They play that one at work. Now I'm gonna think of that every time I hear it.
You're welcome.
Excellent.
I just peed in your arms tonight.
My manager,
I've
oh,
never
Megan.
been so fucking scared.
Oh, here we are butchering the old tunes
Must
of
have
your
been something you said.
So he
Then something she roared.
says, I give up, I give up.
Alright.
Cool.
Renders.
Step
Elio's like
inward.
wiggling through. Wiggling
Giant
wall.
spider shows up behind the dragon.
Yeah,
Chittering.
as he says he gives up, he also spits out a tooth or two.
Jin just like casually sets him down in front of it, dusts him off a little bit, turns around, picks up the stuffy off the ground, puts it back on his belt, and sits on the barrels that are still intact.
Elio just sort of like hunkers himself down.
All right, and then now we'll take a break.
Alright.
Alright.
Can you hear adventure calling? Do you hear it beckon? Choose your fate, the dice are falling. Chase your destiny. Traveling with your companions, forming We can hear adventure calling, we will answer bravely. Toss the dice, we'll face our fate, we'll chase our destiny.
I
Okay,
love the
so
wiggles.
the fellow gave up. You dropped him onto the floor and went to sit on a barrel next to his unconscious friend, who's like literally there's a barrel above him just going
Hey,
glug, glug,
hey.
glug, glug of ale.
Yeah.
I dusted him off.
I know he dusted him off.
No, but
Would
we got the other
Yareth-
side to track through.
Would Yareth have heard the dude say he gave up?
Probably. And your keen dragon smell picks up a whiff of urine.
Mhm.
Yareth is laughing hard. I can't believe that worked.
She
If a spider
obviously
could
does not.
giggle, Elio would be giggling.
It's a
It
low
just sounds
man.
terrifying. It's all like.
Yeah, just like
Great, it's
Sabric,
hungry.
do you need a hand?
If you'll be willing to offer one, yes.
Like a turtle on its back. Just roll them.
Ugh.
Into the water? Can't go the other way. Do you need a hand?
I am in an
Sploosh.
aqueous situation. I do not think this is very beneficial for me. How will I
I don't
ever
want to
get
talk
rid of
about
these
the spider in the
restaurants?
room, but
Oh, that's
fuck?
Elio.
Celio.
obviously.
Can't you tell by the puppy dog eyes? All 10 of them?
All
Eight?
8 of them.
Oh, I thought they had more eyes
Negative.
than hand.
Yareth
I have
turns-
no idea. There's lots. There's
Yareth
zits.
turns around and is petting the spoon at Elio, just like, he's such a cute boy.
So this guy does not want to leave the room. He is terrified, so he's gonna go jelly legs and just flop on the floor.
Was the
Oh,
guy we were
after
looking
game.
for in there?
no, there's nothing else in there.
No, it was
Okay,
more
I'm
of the
gonna
ruffian.
move the 2 friends in there with him. Just drag them in. Here you go. Bye. Close the door.
Well, after Sonia closes the door, Sabric will reopen it again.
What do you want?
I was just wondering if you might have found or have seen someone that matched this person that we were looking for, Iarno Albrek.
And Sabric will provide a description that Sildar gave to them as they were adventuring.
I've never heard of him.
Is that so?
Do you
What
want
have you seen
inside
here then?
check?
Well, I started yesterday.
Sucks for you, bro.
Like our boss, the Glassstaff, was hired by someone called the Black Spider. They want us to intimidate the locals, scare off adventurers for some reason.
You did a great job at that.
Yes, because initiating fights with adventurers is exactly what you do to scare them off.
Is the one that you serve still here currently?
Maybe I don't know.
Very well. Are there any more of you hiding within these halls?
I mean, yeah, it's our hideout.
Hence the question.
Elio. Sabric's Batman. Where are the detonators? I'm sorry, it's not gonna get out of my head now.
Where are they?
Where are they?
Don't worry.
Where's
Oh
Harvey
my
Dent?
god.
I don't know, Harvey Dent.
What do you mean?
There's a bunch of us here. We have some captives.
Numbers.
I don't. I started yesterday, man. I don't know.
Well, if you don't answer the questions, you won't live to see tomorrow, so...
But if I don't have the answers, how can I answer the questions?
Jen, I do not think the purpose is to make him excrement anymore.
He does urinate again.
How
Well,
much more
now
you
he-
got in there, man?
Now he definitely don't have to go.
I don't know.
Pokes over Sabric's shoulder. What about more traps? We found a pit over there. Are there more we should be worried about?
I don't know. Maybe.
And you
I
started
guess they were walking around
yesterday.
not knowing where the traps were. Okay, well, I think we've
I'm not
traumatized
allowed
him enough.
deeper in.
Oh,
Yes, I believe that we'll have all the information we can gain from him.
Sabric will kneel down towards him as he is basically jelly-legged on the floor. He will reach out very slowly.
I will tend to your wounds as necessary. Your companions will have some means to regain consciousness. However, you must leave this place.
Logical warfare, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Turn a new leaf, become a farmer. do something productive with your life.
Very much so.
My boss a farmer. That's why I came here. It's more exciting.
Perhaps.
Yes, and how's that working out for you?
Well, not great.
Because I mean, we could remove the rest of the chiclets in your mouth, and you could swallow them and see how those feel when you have to put them out the other side.
Can I go do some laundry now?
Yeah, so would you like a medicine check or something for that there, Barry, or?
Yeah, just a medicine check.
Okay.
Just make him eat some dirt.
Throw some dirt in his face.
So
Sure,
yeah,
it helps. It's good for you.
Elio does angry Spidey face.
You set his nose and you stop the bleeding.
Sorry, I know you had a drink. Got her.
Mission accomplished.
I was just trying not to have it come out my nose. Like,
At least you do go.
That's like
okay.
blue Kool-Aid up the nose.
Oh.
That would hurt
It's only
so
bad when it
bad.
leaks out of your eyes afterwards.
Oh.
That's no bueno. Okay, so re-saying his nose, you had mentioned sort of tending to him at that point in time.
Yeah, so basically his nose is broken and he's lost a few teeth. So you set his nose and you're able to stop the bleeding, and then that should be...
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he's the only person with like steady enough fingers that he wouldn't have to worry about offsetting it off, because he could just grab it with the little metal part and be like, "Yay!"
like a vice grip, yeah.
Yep. So he will basically get him back into some form of action. The teeth, however, well, that's not in the cards for him.
not a dentist.
I am Sabrak. I am not your dentist.
Let's see,
Damn
need
it,
to see
Chin.
Orthol.
I'm a Warforged, not a
Oh.
dentist.
Oh my god.
All one Star Trek references this game cloud on Fabric.
God.
I didn't think-
He's Spock.
He's the entire
I didn't
crew.
think
Yeah.
I didn't think a Spooder could be cute.
You were wrong.
But yeah, Sabric will basically just take his leave, close the door behind him like a doctor seeing away his patient. Look at Jen and think,
I think we have accomplished at least one task.
What? Getting somebody to go back to farm the land?
I would say having less ruffians within Phandalin.
Oh, that happened too. Yes. I mean,
No.
they're still technically here, though.
Perhaps we have discouraged them from continuing on their trajectory path.
You know what? One sec. Jin goes back over to the door, opens the door, looks at him, just like looks at the guy.
Scares
Back
him
out, shuts the door.
motherfuckerly. Gives him the old Sam J, like.
yeah, sufficiently scared of the ruffians. Sabric will yonder back over to his compatriots and look at the giant spiator.
I still fail to see how this is also still Elio.
Wild shape, I assume.
His legs just undulate.
Regardless,
Yareth is still screeching Elio, like still petting him and just like
His
completely
mandibles are like going like crazy. Like, "Ah!"
she's completely unperturbed by the
The
Spiago.
fang is like the size of her arm, kind of thing. She doesn't care.
Nope, not a bit. She is just like, well, I can get close now. Squitch, 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 squitch.
well, considering our slight distraction, what make did you find in the hallway?
There's a pit trap and a big door. So you might want to climb on Elio once he's through the door. Okay, let's go! Awkward silence.
Now you get to see the little spider boogie booty dance that is Elio wiggling through the passageway.
It's so cute.
Jin's just gonna follow after it. Yeah.
And
Just
what type
imagine that
of-
little like turtle in the shower gif.
And it's an
Wait,
athletics
what?
check to get across?
I will show you mercy because it's
Correct, yeah.
adorable.
Go ahead,
Strength
Sprite.
athletics.
Very well.
Plus...
You make it.
Oh, I want to see if I overshoot it. One sec. With mirthful leap, she overshoots
There.
and thumps into the door.
You alright,
Yeah.
Sonia?
Yeah.
Yalroth will at least take Sabrak and Elio will take Yalroth and Sabrak. He assumes Jin is more than capable of jumping, but he will come back for him if he so needs
Okay.
or desires. But he spider climb. He'll just let them get
Spider
off.
twink,
He's like on the
spider
wall
twink.
is where he is, so he's not technically like
He's
in that
cute.
whole
Yeah,
space.
he's a
He's
drink.
more like, you know,
It's definitely pretty cozy.
he's
Leave it at
there.
that.
Just like land and grab onto Elio's thorax. Little
His little
tight space to
spinnerets go
land.
like.
Oh my!
I spooked a little.
Wrong reaction. Wrong reaction.
As it's getting more and more cramped.
Yeah, it's like it's
Yaren's
really
gonna
cramped.
Push open the door. And just
Jin
step
just
into
gets
the
like a
next room.
face full. Jin just gets
Oh.
like a face full of spinnerets. To my mouth! Third worst fluid that I've ever had in my mouth.
There's gonna be a list by the end of this campaign.
3 large stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt, and propped up against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns along the walls are carved in the image of a spreading oak tree. The double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in tarnished copper plate, so much like the copper plate on the other side of the door that you just passed.
Okay.
I'm triggered.
Oh, dear.
Why are you triggered? What's wrong?
For the audience's knowledge, my last character died because we opened a sarcophagus, and then I cast what am I
Dimension door.
Dimension door, thank you, to get out of the room that was filling up with wine, ended up in a corpse room, and then got eaten by a black hole. Instant
In the
death.
Tomb of Annihilation.
Super fun time.
Yareth is looking at this but not touching.
Elio's just staying on the wall for now.
Do it.
He's just gonna use up his hour of wild shape for
Yep.
so however
So
long you
this-
think that'll last, Bear.
Stone lid of each sarcophagus is carved to depict a person. There are 2 men and 1 woman, human, of noble bearing, carved on top.
Would it be possible, like Sabrak sort of knows this is Yalrith is examining, would he be able to discern any noticeable features on these reliefs, or is it just a generic, like, outline on the sarcophagus lids?
You'd think this is probably just like a noble bearing kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I was just sort of thinking with his background and sort of in the knowledge or stuff, if a history check would reveal a little bit more about the
You think
background.
that these might actually be like members of the Tresendar family.
Okay.
Perhaps a mausoleum for those who have once dwelled here.
Well, they're not getting any deader.
No, death is a permanent situation.
Elio just like crawls down to the floor.
Filling in the room.
So left or
Well.
right?
Perhaps we shall examine the right passageway.
After this, the skeletons spring to life.
Jen, you gotta stop opening doors.
What are you talking about? Jin's the life of the party.
So lively that he brought these skeletons back.
Friends.
That joke would only be better if he was a necromancer.
I mean, everybody tells me to go out find friends. I just make them.
He puts the necromancer.
And they say that raising a family is hard.
I love that one so much. The one like beside him stands up, Jin just full on palm slaps it, head spins around a bunch.
Wait, I had a perfect song for when skeletons attacked us set up, and now I get to use it.
Nice.
Is it spooky, scary skeleton?
Nah, it's like exactly what you'd expect to play during a comedic fight with skeletons.
Excellent.
Silent.
The audience gets to hear it right now.
Perfection.
AKA, shut up for a few seconds,
I hit my
guys.
mic.
All right, Elia.
Alright, well,
Because of its
seeing
female spider form, it is Elia, not Elio.
Correct. But I said Elia.
Just in case. Some people don't pay
Nah.
as much attention.
Nah, he's still Elio. He's still he. He's just borrowing the female spooder form
Mhm.
as in all of its glory.
Oh my.
Seeing that there's a lovely
Thorax, yay.
skeleton that has popped up right in front of him, Elio is going to basically go to bite at it. Basically trying to grab it with his legs or bite it in. Sorry, let me try that again.
A 10 is a 10 is a 10.
There we go.
14 will hit.
Alright, so now the skeleton is officially stuck to my leg via my handy dandy, super cool
Sticky leg.
Down with a sticky leg.
At
And
least it's
then
not
my
stanky leg.
damage is 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you do need to make a con saving throw in order to prevent acid damage.
I totally read that as stanky leg.
That works. Take my stanky leg, bitch. Let me know if I need to roll my acid damage there, Bear.
No, I passed the con save.
Okay.
Did it not show up for you?
No, it did not.
Am I rolling my stuff in secret?
Yes.
No,
I
I've
do.
changed
I
that.
just
Which
assumed you
kind
were
of
rolling like
works.
actual dice.
Would you guys like me to continue rolling in secret?
Your call.
Yeah, I
Depends
don't
on
mind
if
either
you
way.
rolls.
What do you? I don't really fudge my rolls.
I'll just roll.
That's usually why people die, though. So
Right?
Or usually the reason his plans fail is because it's like one extreme or the other. Okay,
I
then
think
you
the
only
reason
take
we
half,
die is
so
usually
you
because we're
take
dumb.
3
Yeah, I go
points
side
of
with Megan
acid.
on that one.
no, I saved the con save. I said I made
Yeah,
it.
but it don't. You take half as much
Oh, half
on a
as
fail,
much.
on
Okay.
a successful.
So much like eating an orange hurts your teeth a little bit, you know, with the acid.
A little stingy.
Bit caustic.
And you're also
You hit-
stuck to my
you-
leg, which is a D strength save. I don't know if it's now or on the turn, but I'll let you decide.
Don't use
Grappled
what I just
until
said out of
escape. So that would
context.
it would probably be on its turn. Its turn.
Yeah.
Yalrith.
turn.
So Yareth is stood with her back to the coffin that she's closest to, but she sees the skeleton rise up in front of her, and also hears the one behind her, and is just like, "Oh,
Oh,
Pantheon,
no.
damn it!" And she slowly turns around, and her immediate response to that is one to scream, "Can I kill it?"
Yeah,
You just get a big spider going.
I mean they're technically dead already.
Meanwhile, you see Elio with like an undead in his mouth, like biting it, going.
Drop it.
And then she will cast the Witch Bolt. Oh,
Yeah, which board? Pew 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 pew.
Which bolt was that?
Witch Bolt.
That bolt.
No, which bolt?
Oh.
This bolt.
Who's on first?
That's what I'm asking.
This bolt at this bitch.
Oh. Well, you
Sorry,
see,
Mercy. I knew what you were doing. I was just doing
he
Stupid
got
like-
you.
One.
1920s.
Wait, whose bolt?
He got you.
Oh, you'll
Thank
get
us.
me.
It's like our other player, nobody there.
Yes.
That was the best.
Nobody saw
Nobody's
what
coming, it's
happened.
fine.
Oh, cool.
Perfect.
Nobody's dead. I am.
I take it that misses then.
For attack roll.
A affirmative, yes.
Right. And so she like "Ah," as her hand kind of goes wide because she's
Through a rib.
freaking out just a little bit, and then she will regain herself and use radiance,
Okay.
and that will hit
console.
every skeleton in the room. If they succeed, they don't take
No
any
damage.
damage.
Natural 20. I got a 10 and a dirty 20.
Respectable.
So one
Gross.
takes 5 damage. You still did damage on your turn, Mercy.
Mhm.
Sometimes stuff misses. You could be Argon.
Jin,
Sure.
the one next to you, looks like it got
Megan.
degraded heavily by
Triggered again.
the word ingredients.
Cool.
Megan is heavily triggered by the name of Argon. My
I'm not
dis-
supposed
my
to
disaster-
react.
The delight of Argon as well, does she?
Yeah, I made him into a
She
D&D
blew up my
character,
cat.
a wild magic sorcerer.
Oh God.
And we modified his wild magic table, so instead of rolling a 1, he can roll a 3 or less, and it'll proc the wild magic table.
Jeez.
Ugh. I exercised for the first time in like months yesterday, and my legs are sore.
Ow.
Okay,
job.
Thank you.
Yalrith, you will take 4 piercing damage as the skeleton in front of you swings at you with its short sword.
Gross.
How can they
Laying the
carry
hurt on
swords
'em.
with no muscle?
Jin, the degraded skeleton hits you for a nat 20,
Woo!
and you will take 9 piercing damage from its sword.
Maybe you should show your rolls. That's 2 nat 20s now.
The one who doubts.
Nah, I trust it. I trust it. I'm gaffing.
I don't. You should be shoulders wrong.
We're doing it here.
You don't believe me? I'm gonna take a picture.
And then slap it through Discord.
You're taking an awful long time to take that picture. He's changing it.
He's
while it looks
photoshopping it.
Photoshop.
He's using
Yeah,
MS
it's 'cause
Paint.
I Photoshop.
MS painting.
MS Paint.
He's changing the pixels one at a time.
Oh,
No, it's
I'll
just
be
like
right
a
back.
really bad job. But now it's your
There.
turn, Jin. You get the chance for revenge.
You doubters.
I will continue to doubt. It's okay, my physical dice aren't rolling all that much better anyway. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna attempt to slap a bitch.
Pow,
Hit.
pow.
Well, that's definitely.
And a miss.
Alright. Well, they can take 6, is that?
Which is actually
Hell.
12.
Yeah, because of bludgeoning.
Yep. So you punch it so hard it becomes dust.
Well, I just see, because it's right beside it where like Jin's standing, he just open palms it straight into the wall behind it. It disintegrates under his palm.
Bones fly
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes.
He's doing this afterwards. He's like,
Oh,
Don't know my own strength.
gotta keep
I
the
do.
gotta keep the lich hand strong.
Ain't that right, Mercy?
Mercy is AFK.
Oh,
I
shit.
should check it out.
wrong.
Check on her kitty.
Alright, let's see here.
I can still
Okay,
move
this one-
though, right?
Yeah, you still got your movement.
sorry about that. Kitties needed stuff.
There you go.
Called it.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Why? What? What I miss?
I called. Barry didn't realize you were AFK. I said, "Oh, Mercy's AFK. Probably looking after her kitties."
Yes.
A skeleton died. Keep going.
Okay.
Yep.
Happy listeners.
Okay, the skeleton struggles in vain against your sticky leg.
I just imagine going.
He like wiggles. His like rib pops out.
Stuck.
His like rib cage disconnects from his hips. Shit.
They still keep on moving on their own.
Legs are like.
Start running around the room.
Oh, that's what it should be if it like meets the save. Like half of it escapes.
Sonia.
Oh, perfect timing. I just finished what I was doing. Okay, that one's getting munched by a spider. I'm going to attack the one that Yellerth tried to attack with my glaive. If I
Gotta
can
get that calcium,
find
bro.
my glaive. There you are. Yeah. The suspense is
I was
killing
googling
me.
how to turn off secret rolls.
Oh.
I think at that
13
point-
hits.
Woohoo! Bonk him on the head.
God damn.
Actually, no, I go for the neck.
going for that spinal column.
Yeah, trying to
Jump
The
pop
head
it off.
pops off.
Yes.
You bitch! Hopping around the room.
Oh no, Chatty Pete!
Chatty Pete.
Oh,
No,
I only have a
shit.
I only have a dragon head, not a human one. But then she said,
Yellerth is like,
"Hi, Yellerth."
Ooh, that
Oh,
dive was too
God.
extreme.
oh boy. Chatty Pete 2.0.
Yep.
Sabrak!
This
Okay.
That's
little
gonna
Chatty
be
Pete
under your
rises
favorite.
again.
That's gonna be Toe.
Oh,
No!
yes. He'll become an arch lich. an archlet kobold.
I will avenge the masters.
All right. Well, Sabrak will
gonna
advance
send you guys a
upon the
thing.
skeleton that is stuck upon Elio's steeder leg, and I believe with grappled foes, it's attack with advantage on them. Yep.
Sure.
All right. Well, let's see if the mace can do some damage, which I think is a no.
Just realized that should be up there.
You missed.
Fire him, man.
Missed.
Fire him, yeah.
Sabrak is not the combat unit. He is more so
Hey, I
along the
figured
lines
Hey,
of
there we go.
the healer bot.
That's okay. Sabrak is boss.
Oh, you still have a cantrip.
Yeah, I do. Well, let's purify
You
the undead.
You have Jin to be muscle. It's perfect.
Not so much longer.
He looks a little bit bloodied.
He's fine. The only hit point that counts is the last one, right?
As long as you're still standing after the fight, you're doing it right.
So there's a reason I'm going to go down the sentinel path.
Yup.
There are bits of bone stuck to sticky leg.
Oh, I was hoping that
Oh.
the sacred flame would have just disintegrated it all.
This is more funny.
Yes.
Wait, does the skeleton does the spider Elio get more armor now because he's got bone plate?
Bone armor.
Yes.
Little leggy armor.
Got like little booties on. He got the boots with the fur.
Look
Oh,
at
leggy
the
armor.
Discord image right there.
Barry, I'll put the actual picture in editing. It's proof.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
No
Yeah,
denying
photographic
it. This is
proof.
what Barry sent us.
Oh my
Let me
god.
just pull up your character sheet here, Sonia.
Hey, you may be the DM, but I get to edit.
So that's
There, I
right
get-
there.
I give you inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
I forget Barry's a good DM. Crap. See, we won't know he's coming for us. That's the difference. We don't know he's coming.
Yeah.
It's not obvious.
Lurking in
I
the
will
background.
approach you with a
Hi,
smile.
Toby.
A dagger behind
Speaking
your
of
back.
smiles, this is
Where
gonna
are you,
sound
buddy?
really sad, but I've actually been smiling so much today my jaw hurts.
My cheeks hurt.
She's like, stop making me smile, guys.
That's what friends are for.
That or maybe I should go to the dentist.
Toby.
But
All the skeletons are gone.
yay!
Is Toby
Toby's
still
under
wearing his
bed.
harness?
No, I took it off really early because he was like not happy.
Mm.
Like
I, s-
not happy.
I love how he wouldn't walk, he'd just roll
Yeah.
and roll
Yeah.
to get around. Combat roll for
Oh.
freaking Dark Souls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
infinite stamina go.
There are
Oh.
no chests in the room, are there, Bear?
Just some
I mean-
sarcophagi.
Yeah.
That's
There's two.
fine. It's fine.
There's
I
two
was just
sets.
making
There's two set. There's two sets of chests.
Oh no, don't.
Kids.
Dragons don't have boobs, apparently.
They got
It's
soft
your character,
plates for
do what you want with it.
Mhm.
Dragons might not. Dragonborn are a different story.
Fair.
Dragonborn are humanoid with draconian
Nah,
traits.
I'm just making sure there's not a mimic in here like in the last time I was in this room.
Yeah, there's definitely no mimic in here, right? Looks at the sarcophagus. Sarcophagus? Yeah.
No mimics here.
Perfect.
Just go on your way.
Yeah, don't worry.
Please leave,
Detect
guys. I
nobody.
saw what short work you did of the skeletons. Please leave.
Right?
Oh my god.
Okay, so after dispatching with the undead, Sabrak will just vocally state out,
How's everyone faring?
I
fine.
mean, I took a whack. I'm okay
Jin
though.
like almost falls over.
I
No,
believe
Jin
Jin,
just
Jin's like-
flat out just leans back against the back door.
I believe
Just
Jin,
like
Jin-
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Jin, you are
Holes
covered
everywhere.
with more. You're being covered with more vital fluid than what you are retaining. You need healing.
Some of it's not mine.
I believe that.
No,
most
no,
of
the
it is.
urine's not mine.
let's get some heals. Oh,
He was like trying to like chew off the bones from his leg.
I
It's like,
will try to pull the bones off of Elio's leg.
There you go. So Jin gets back 9 hit points as Zabrak puts his metal hand on your shoulder. You feel holy energy course through your veins.
I'm at half.
Oh.
My blood levels are at a.
My favorite's still on a scale of 1
I'm
to
no
my
longer
full
in
health.
What's your AC, Sonya?
Eh?
Sonya, what's your AC?
My AC is
Oh, no.
14.
His leg gets stuck to you.
Whoops.
Oh no! He was like, ah!
Flailing the board seat
He's
around.
not trying to flail. He's trying to like just pull gently as he can.
What did you do? Yeah,
Y'all grab my other hand!
Oh
On your
no.
Don't grab the leg, grab my hand!
Give me a strength.
Don't
there you
grab
go.
the
With
leg,
an
grab the
advantage.
head. As she's already grabbed the leg.
It's just he's just stuck to like as Velcro-ish.
Oh yeah. So
He just has to off. Perfect. I figured that'd be fun. Elio's like giving the most apologetic spider look ever. I'm so sorry.
It's okay,
This
I
is
give you
why
a
I didn't
reassuring
touch
pat,
the
but
leg.
that would make it worse.
It's
Rub
okay,
some
his
dirt
head's
on
not
it.
sticky.
It's just like
Just some dirt.
You can scritch right here, and to prove it, Yara's reaches up and scritches like next to.
Elio just
where-
like pancakes out so all his legs go flat so you can like reach his head.
just scritch like in between his jaw, his mandibles, and his eyes. There's just like a patch of it, and she gets her dragon claws right in there, scritching very firmly. See, there's not sticky. She's a good Buddha.
Elio may or may not roll over on his back. In
Well,
silly
Tommy
little
rubs.
spider death curl.
Tommy rubs in. Yara's going to town.
The spinnerets are like,
So yeah, whilst the scritching, the floppy ear is up against the door.
Yes.
happy
Okay, roll me
screw boy is
perception.
happy.
Perception. Ah,
You better believe Elio is gonna yank
means I rolled a 2.
Yalra's chain
you can
after
you can,
this.
you can hear a quiet sobbing.
Oh no!
I think someone's crying in there.
Yara immediately stops, turns around.
Elio turns back over.
Glaive in one hand, like hand on the doorknob, looks to everyone to see if we're going.
Yara's
Okay.
not.
Gives a nod.
Elio would
Jin
give you a
walks
thumbs
up
up.
behind Sabrak and just
Slightly
like
open?
sets his head on Sabrak's head, just like stands above him.
Elio would give a thumbs up, but he has no thumbs.
Sorry,
Just one
mandibles
leg.
up.
Yeah.
Looks like this.
Hi, why are you clawing in my chair, buddy? Are you stuck
If
now?
it bleeds,
Of course
we
you
can
are.
kill it once again. If it bleeds, we can kill it once again. In the
What-
DM's
what do I
hands,
see
we will
in
never
the
know
room?
his plans. If it bleeds, we can kill it once again.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Toby.
Toby, look. Toby, no one likes the backs of Cat's head. Face the camera for the views. Oh!
Oh my god!
He heard me.
Yeah. Like, no.
He's like, you get a side view, bitch. That's it.
Yeah.
I can wait for it and work.
There's my handsome boy.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, buddy.
Mom,
Side view
What are
again.
you doing?
Mom, there's nobody there. Seriously, there's the weird screen that you spend hours staring at, Human. Eventually, she will put me down, and I will be free.
I can't do that with my cats. They'll just rip me apart.
Oh, Toby's up.
Because your cats rule
Toby
your entire house.
He's the nicest cat I've ever met.
Toby is chill cat. Moo would not let me do that. Moo would be like,
Ella uses Toby as a pillow.
Oh my
he
god!
is. Oops. And then Mercy's ovaries went, oh.
I don't have ovaries. You broke them months ago.
Years ago.
Don't take that out of
Yes.
context.
Phrasing.
Always
We're still doing
phrasing.
phrasing? Are we still doing phrasing? Phrasing a thing?
That's never stopped. Anyways, back to the plot.
I see a pile of things.
Peasant.
You go forward.
I lean inside and I look.
If it's a white, we're feeding her to it, right?
If there's more undead, we will dispatch them.
I test the ground in front of me first before I walk in.
Good plan.
Love
Just
trap.
With
This
my
shit again.
glaive, it's like poke poke.
Are we all triggered from the Tomb of Annihilation? Is that
Yes.
what
I
we
already
are.
almost
We totally
fell
are.
into one pit trap here.
Where?
Big T for trap, I see.
It's justified. It's justified.
Ha!
Yeah, oh no,
Now
I
I have you.
activated your trap card. Nothing was
No,
happening
I was thinking Monty Python, Sir Lancelot.
Oh.
Ah!
Hi.
Okay, would I not have
Right.
seen them when I slightly opened the door and like looked? Or...
No, because they were being very stealthy,
Ah,
and your
okay.
perception was
Oh
terrible.
yeah, I did
Yeah,
it.
that
yeah,
is
that is
true.
fair. That is fair.
Okay, so each of them is going to take 2 attacks on you for the surprise round.
Oh gosh.
How come I didn't get a surprise round when Sabrak was talking?
So the 3 and the 6 hit.
So 9 points of damage.
Not a lot of damage.
Well, no. Oh, yeah, so yeah. One guy hits you twice, the other guy misses twice.
Going on
I'm sorry,
for-
Josh. I did adjudicate that round poorly. I apologize. You should have gotten a surprise round.
It's cool, dude.
Jin just
It
walks
worked out
back.
in the end. I just ate a lot of damage.
Yeah, Jin just walks back to the room where the other ruffians are, punches one of them. It's like, serve that.
Oh,
Hang on,
Sonya. We got a roll off each.
Just straight
Why
D20?
is it not showing?
Oh, you win!
On your token before you did the initiative there, Josh?
No, I was doing initiative fine earlier. Now it's not. You guys might get spammed. I might be lagging.
That could
Oh.
be it. Sometimes it does that.
Yeah, there's nothing in the chat log. There it is. Jin 18.
There it is.
Ah,
Subtract.
Yeah. That's okay. That's where the healer wants to be, man. But last.
Hang on. Yalrith and I have to do a roll off anyway.
Everyone's rolling off
Yeah.
except Jin.
No, except Sabrak.
except
Oh, sorry,
Sabrak.
Sabrak, yes, that's...
He's just so.
Hi.
I was
Buddy.
picturing
Just
the
taking a look
robot,
around.
but...
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Big purse.
Yalrith, roll a straight d20.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. No, that's the wrong page. Fuck.
Watch your fucking language.
Whoa.
No, we're gonna have to already put our
Yeah.
streams as mature anyway, so...
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm
filtered.
sorry, I
I'm not
can't.
gonna get filtered.
D&D After Dark.
I can't not swear, and
Yes,
I'm
time to
really
play.
sorry. Should be.
I feel like
sorry.
if
There's
we
a lot
did,
of
we'd
horror
have to
that
make
usually
it-
goes on.
We'd have to make it really humorous. Like, make the swear words like just D&D words.
Mm.
Right.
God,
Ah!
Dungeons and Dragons.
Ah, Furbolg!
Son of a witch.
Son of a
Ah,
lich!
Cube.
That's
cute.
Good.
That's really good.
Roll 3d10 to examine. They're actually really good.
Yes, they're really epic.
Alright, go girl. Your turn to retaliate.
Yeah.
Make
Well,
them pay.
I'm gonna quickly check something actually. One sec, I forgot what level we are. In that case,
Saucy milk livered pumpkin.
I'm going to super creatively. I've never done this before. Hit him with my glaive. The guy that successfully hit me. I don't know which one that is.
Okay.
Bottom. Okay. Well, he gets bonked for 13
That hits,
slash.
yep. I'm not dead. I'm just very badly hurt.
I'm bleeding.
Non-lethal damage again. I'm smacking with the side.
I'm bleeding internally.
So just
And-
like you bring it along and just.
And I'm hop here because then I'm still within their attack ranges.
I mean, non-lethal,
Squilio.
removing a digit or 3.
Elio is going to crawl up on the wall and basically travel along the wall so he can go up onto the roof and through the door that way.
Yes, in.
Ah, we got you! Giant spider comes into the room.
So I'm on the roof right now. Yeah, all these legs just push through, and you see this giant spooter.
We have a
I'm
gang.
concerned about.
We have an Elio.
I'm concerned about the captives of seeing this thing just bursting on through.
Oh,
It's-
absolutely. There's a little boy and a little girl, and they just start screaming their heads off.
Yeah,
It's
No,
terrifying.
it's okay. It's our friend.
Your friend?
Elio will try and attack the guy up top.
Yikes.
Nope, I don't need Elio's
Don't eat
face.
this one in front of the children unless you intend on scarring them for life.
He will have to try and hit it in order to sticky leg it, but he isn't gonna like try to bite it to do the actual bite damage. But I'll just roll bite because that's my attack.
Well, there you go.
Well, he's got him.
Okay.
What if you just like gum it?
Yeah, like
No
I say,
limbs come
I'm not
off.
trying. I'm not trying to actually like do the bite. He's basically just like grabbing it with his leg, grabbing him with his legs.
Ah!
So he's
Hanging.
now stuck. Damn, had to get a fucking nat 20 on that one too.
Perhaps a non-lethal
It's for the
nibble?
children.
Think of the children.
I don't
Dude,
have
for
it as
the
an
children.
ability for my Spooter, but being that Spooters are what Spooters are, would I be able to attempt to like wrap him up?
I don't know that Steeders do that though.
Yeah, let's try and go for a non-lethal bite. So he's gonna take like his mandibles and like try and like crush it on his, basically like squeeze his neck to try and make him pass out, kind of thing. So instead of putting him in a sleeper hold, he's putting it in a spider sleeper hold. That's what we'll do. Oh, come on, mouse, work please.
I just
Work.
imagine there being this like whole thing of all of these kids are just watching the spider lift this person up and then begin to shove it in their mouth, and both the kids are like pass out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So no acid damage because I'm not using my fangs. He's just squeezing with his thick mandibles. So
I'm
no
trying
real
to
need
save
for
the
the
guy
con
from a
save because
mana,
I'm
but
not.
I'm dummy thick and the
I'm not using the
stickiness of
bite.
my legs keeps alerting the guards.
Perfect.
He does
Oh,
not
you'll
pass
be-
out. But
Elio's too
Jim,
dummy thick.
I'm surprised you were able to fit through the door. You're so dummy thick.
That's what I mean. Like he like
How did you get
Puts
none
his
of
leg-
the dummy and all of the thick?
he's like that Mario cat going into a box.
love Mario.
That's what he was doing.
Jin.
You know what? Jin's just like, nah, those kids have been traumatized enough. I hear screaming. They got it. They're fine. I'm just gonna quietly put my ear to the door that I'm leaning against and hope that nothing else is coming.
Yalrith.
So would Yareth even be able to get past Spooter? But Spooter's on the
Spooter
ceiling.
is on the ceiling, so yes, you
Yeah.
can.
She is troubled by the sounds of screaming children, so she will slip in past Sabrak. Is this dude still awake, or did Sonia?
No, he's alive.
He's still conscious.
Yeah, he's got a glaive slap mark on his face. But,
1 second.
Yeah, he looks a
What?
little bit roughed up.
So we have a horned satyr that can be mistaken as a devil with the horns that are coming into the darkness.
Excuse
a
me,
giant
I am
spider.
too cute for
now.
that.
And now we have a dragonborn that has entered the room, and then a metal man with glowing eyes. Oh, this
Yeah.
just gets better and better.
Jin is
Don't
the
worry,
normal
kids,
one of
it's
this
the
party
circus
right
is
now.
in town.
He's just like, no, I'm good.
Now
the
they can
one
have
with the
that.
stuffed animal is staying back.
I
I
can
was
play
gonna
them.
have.
Once we're done the fight, I'll like play them a song on the flute to cheer them up, okay?
I was gonna have Yareth use Fey Presence, and then I read it, and I can't choose who gets hit. So
No, you just
go.
freak these kids out even more.
Right. So we're going to do Word of Radiance again, but hitting the two in the room.
I think this is the first time one of the parties I've been in a berries game started as neutral good.
Yes.
Instead of chaotic murder hobo.
Exactly.
Yeah. Aw,
Hey, buddy.
Had to share.
it's icy.
And
Oh yeah, go ahead.
for a second attack, the one closest to her will get. Yeah, and she will do the frostbite. Okay, so.
Takes full 5 damage.
And it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll.
Cool.
Well, he dead.
Ah. Well, no, not dead. Because it was non-lethal.
Can't non-lethal elemental spell like that.
Well, fuck.
like kind of like how I was explaining with fireball and stuff earlier.
Yeah.
If it's an element like
So-
that, you can't. If it was like a force spell, I think is the only exception I would put to that kind of a thing.
So you see where the spell hits this this ruffian, the ice begins to spread and spread and spread and spread and spread and spread all the way through, and then they shatter.
Oh.
And
I guess the
crumple,
easiest way to
frozen
explain
beans on the
spells
ground.
is because there are a numerous amounts of spells that you guys can pick that are flat out non-lethal spells, incapacitation spells, sleep spells, charm spells, so on and so forth. They just nominate that you cannot make a spell that does damage non-lethal, and force is not the only exception. Force actually liquefies organs.
Yeah, that I
That's
know.
what it says
That's
in
what I
the
mean.
that's what it says in the DM chapter notes for it. So like,
Yeah.
if you hit somebody with a force spell and you're like, I'm attempting not to be lethal, they're all lethal now.
Yeah, that
It's-
makes sense though. That's what I mean. That's what I think. Like that's something I would think would be, but I didn't know for sure. But yeah,
So,
no.
as
But
this
the argument
dude-
is that it's up to the DM. Sorry, this is just to continue with it, because all
Mm-hmm.
characters in this technically get their death saves. You can stop doing damage and stabilize them if you choose to. But like the DM said, you cast a spell on this guy, and obviously it was too much. He shattered.
Yeah.
Consequences.
So
Yeah,
as
sure.
this dude, as this dude freezes and then shatters, Yareth is like,
See?
I think you pulled a Sub-Zero
Sorry.
fatality
Oh my,
there.
he replaced himself with an ice statue as a decoy!
Roll me a deception
Fucking
check.
Naruto'd this shit.
Roll deception.
Roll that deception check, man. Not terrible.
The kids are crying. Oh, okay.
Okay, maybe.
Wow.
Oh my god.
He must be in a different room now.
Well, since
Ears
you're
ears
being-
are twitching when she says that.
Since you have stuck this ruffian, they are going to take 2 swings at you with their sword, rather than try to get free.
Okay. So 3 points of damage.
Yeah, aiming for that sweet leg joint. They're just trying to hack off your leg.
Oh, gross.
Ow.
I mean, like,
Mm,
Vito's gonna come back with like one finger left.
Ah.
And
that'd be
finally, Sabrak.
Robo-Man. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun
Turns
dun.
himself into a toy truck, drives up to the kids. It's all right, kids.
Yeah. I am Optimus Prime.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Wait,
Wrong series.
Kids are lighting a forest fire.
knowledge is power. Oh, duh, again, wrong series. Oh.
Too many
No way
80s.
you have the battle.
Gojo!
Totally.
Considering that he is basically stuck on stanky like Helio's heater, trying to use the mace to do a quick bonk, perhaps render him unconscious. Let's see if I can actually hit him.
Advantage.
Alright, well, let's use that mace.
Woohoo!
Bonk.
Alright, and 3 points of bludgeoning non-lethal. Blunk.
Bonk.
He is still away.
Oh!
Hardy bastard.
He's beginning to look a little bit like Rocky Balboa at the end of it.
You gotta keep him up, Rock. You gotta keep him up.
I can't see. I
Okay,
can't
well,
see.
Oh,
We're
he
gonna
says it's
continue the
close
bonk party with this gang member pinata with some non-lethal glaive slaps.
One.
He was just like holding it up like
9 bonk damage.
9 bonk damage.
He's got like a
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to
size
sleep.
of a basketball.
Okay, glaive goes back on the back. Squats down. Hey.
Elio's able to let this guy off now. He just kind of like puts him down.
So this long room is partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and south. Filthy straw lines the floors of this cell. The hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women are held in the cell to the south, while a human boy is confined to the north, all dressed in play grain tunics. and have iron collars fitted around their necks. The boy and the girl are crying.
Okay, well, Yalrith, you take the
Sorry.
girl, I'll go up here to the boy.
Elio will leave the room same way he came in. Just cause. Little spider.
Yalrith kneels down at the bars to try and make herself seem less imposing. Hi.
I'll let Yalrith go
Elio
first.
will now. I'm assuming he probably is. I don't know if it's been an hour yet or not.
It hasn't, but if you can swap back. Marina Dendraer is the adult here, and she introduces herself and her kids. 13-year-old son Nars and her 17-year-old daughter Nilissa.
Yalrith will introduce herself as like, I'm Yalrith, and then she realizes that it's not really prudent to question someone while they're locked up, and she goes to look at them.
Here,
Nice.
while she's looking for the key, I'm going to play a magic satyr song for you. It's a song to make all the scary feelings go away, and I'm going to start playing on my flute, like a cheerful
May I have a
song.
performance check?
Please.
Okay.
Nice.
It's not the worst recorder rendition of.
What's the next line?
Also, Elio is still a spooter because I do not want to expend my other use of wild shape to.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna turn Elio into a mount. Just climb up on him.
He's fine with
Just
this.
sit there cross-armed.
Yep.
So,
Elio just sort of like
Yalrith,
settles down.
Are you looking for the key?
Yeah.
And just like scritch Elio now.
So do you start with unconscious boy or ice chunk boy?
Ice Chunk Boy because he's closer.
Frozen meat boy. Okay.
Oh.
I'm a
That's right. You're gonna like chip away at it, and then the heat from her hands is actually gonna start to heat it up, and it's gonna turn to like. Anyway,
Oh. And then the screaming
no,
begins.
sir. I'm a meat
You do not
popsicle.
find. You do not find the key on this fellow.
Oh, thank God. I was like, oh no, did we freeze the key?
She moved to the.
Just a picture of his family, his wife and kids.
Yeah, he was just
Harry,
one,
no!
It's
one day away
fine,
from
he's in another
retirement.
room. We're good.
One day away from another retirement.
Yeah, she goes to look on the other dude. Like,
Yeah,
goes
he
through
has
his
the key.
pockets.
question for the DM: how good looking's the wife?
You aren't even in the room, man. And all
Wanna
girls
go
are
down
beautiful.
that route? Let's go down that route.
You want to
About
go there,
7.
buddy? Let's go.
Barry, you
Seven,
just
John.
need to write redemption arcs for people because you just make people just feel bad for villains all the time. There is no bad villain. They're all good people. It's fine.
Just misunderstood.
It's one bad day for being the next one.
Look, these are literally just farmers who got bored of farming and decided, yeah, I'll join this group.
Yup.
Little adventure. They think they're the adventurers. From their perspective,
I'm
they're
a
the
fucking
adventurers.
monster. I get it. I'm a
One
monster.
man's
I
gang
get
member
it.
is another
No,
man's
no.
adventurer.
Let's be honest here, Yalrith.
They
Let's
do the
flip this
same
on
thing.
Barry. They're doing the exact same thing to the other people that's being done to them. It's two
Yep.
wrongs don't make a right.
They
They made their
continue the
choices.
cycle.
They can sleep with
Yeah.
the fishes.
Not to mention the same thing we are, and they're gonna try and kill us.
They put kids in
so-
cages.
Yaris is gonna first unlock the door she stood in front of, and then pad across to unlock the other door and
Okay.
kind of step back.
Melissa will tell you that they got locked in here a few days ago by the red bands after they Marina, they murdered her husband for defying them.
They also committed murder.
So did
Technically,
we.
what we do is murder, but it's wholesale. So, you know, it's a better deal.
They say they can't really tell you much. They haven't really been anywhere but here. But they will say that they know that there's a wizard who seems to be in charge here, and that he has tall, furry monsters with big ears working for him.
Oh, if this is the leader that ruffian told us about, that would mean that Glassstaff is adept at magic.
And on that note, bye!
Bye.
Yes. Stay safe. Stay
Wait,
well.
we got end of the episode things to say. We got
Oh.
our NPC contest. It's in the after credits for the details, like the not after credits, but during the credits, I guess. And also obviously with all the editing, like these episodes are like recorded beforehand and put in, so the NPC contest will have a delay.
But that doesn't mean you can't start submitting.
Exactly. Like we will put it in as soon as we see that one, and then we get to that recorded episode. Yeah. So don't forget to
We
do
pre-record
that.
these because we are all adults with adult lives, and it is really tough to make a regular schedule that would be entertaining for everybody. So that's why we record it, so you have a consistent feed of D&D into your veins.
The drip
And
feed.
Megan's amazing edits, because
Yes.
Oh my
we
God,
can't
they
be that
make
funny
this
on our own.
more funnier.
We can't be that funny on our own. Not at all.
I try. I edit all the
you
parts. I
excel.
edit out the parts where they're actually funny to make myself look better.
That's why it's so
Just
good.
make everybody else look bad.
I mean, that's not hard to do for me. Give me 10 minutes, a bucket of gasoline, and that.
And off we go to the races.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
NPC contest. Do that. Thank you for your support. If you aren't following, perhaps give a follow or a subscription. I don't know if we'll be affiliate at this point, ideally, but
It'd be sweet.
but yeah. Thank you for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
See you